We want as many people to join in as possible, and we're going to knit and stitch trees and leaves that are going to decorate the park. There's going to be lots of trees and leaves hanging in the arbour in the park, and also we're going to have a big installation of trees and leaves on the tennis court fence. We've got a bit of a track record of yarn storms in Rowntree Park, and people seem to like getting involved, and we usually pick a charity to raise money for. And we thought the Woodland Trust, which is our charity this year, and the trees and leaves fit together quite nicely. At the workshops, you'll be able to come along and you can knit some trees or knit some leaves, or you can stitch either of them. We have 5 different knitting patterns for trees, 4 different ones for leaves, or you can come along and stitch trees and leaves with Deborah. If you're not a stitcher or a knitter, you can make pom-poms or do some finger knitting, all of which will be included in the installation. Well, the idea is after the installation comes down, it'll be up in the park for about a month, from the 24th of July till the end of August. And when it all comes down, what usually happens is all the small trees and leaves will be washed, and then the trees will be sold in aid of the Woodland Trust. Some of the trees will also go to the Bishopthorpe Road area around the recycling bins to create an urban forest there and brighten up that area, and all the leaves are going to spark York. Well, they can either come along to the workshops, and we've got 4 workshops running throughout May and June, but if you can't make a workshop, then if you go to my blog, which is hippystitch.blogspot.co.uk, then there are all the patterns for knitting the leaves and trees, and you can do those, or if you've got your own ideas of how to make a tree or a leaf, knitted, stitched, crocheted, felted, we'd love to have it. And then you can either send it in to Rowntree Park Cafe in York, or to the Trafalgar Bay pub on Nunnery Lane, which is another of our workshop venues.